Right, ladies and gents, it is time to demonstrate Jarvan superiority. It's actually funny because I almost start every single video off like this. It doesn't really matter whether or not it ends in a win or a loss. And I think of like maybe 30% of my videos that I had uploaded were losses, but like usually I just have really good games in general that I'm not too worried about. I mean, maybe if the game goes really badly, I probably wouldn't post it onto YouTube, but it really just depends on whether or not like there's actually anything. Like at the end of the day, I just think about whether or not it's like actually content. Maybe there's something like actually good in the game that's worth recording, but I mean, I'll talk about the build as we get into the game, but of course you have your Dust Blade Collector. This is my Lethality Crit. I think this is far and away the best build on Jarvan. I think this is just so unbelievably broken. The name of my guild is different. Don't ever remember being 21 plus guild. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, the build is Lethality Crit. I do think this is just far and away the best build on Jarvan. One of the other builds I was really looking into is you do have the Sundered Sky. And the reason why Sundered Sky is so unbelievably busted on him is right here. The first attack on an enemy deals equal to 8% of their current health. So, I mean, you're doing 8% your normal attack damage, and then you have Sundered Sky dealing 160% more damage. It's real good. I do think that Jarvan is a lot more momentum based, and I used to play a lot of, I don't know if I ever made a video on Lethality Crit Jarvan, but this is, I mean, Jarvan Crit in general is just super good, and you do want to start transferring into that, because the reality is you're going to throw a lot of attack speeds. You're going to have passive attack speed as it is, just with your special 3. Then you're going to have more and give worldwide attack speed to your entire team. But it's really, really, I really do think it's one of the best builds, especially because if you're landing more than 2 auto attacks, it's like you're damn near doing like over like 1.5k into auto attacks, and that's into auto attacks. Your flag pool on special 1 is going to be an insurmountable amount of damage on its own. So and another thing, I mean, Jarvan has such good ganking potential. That flagpole has such good range. I was kind of just yapping, and I usually just go about my 4 clear, and I don't ever really change that too often, unless unless I see a lane that's like super dominant. I'd say maybe like a Maokai, a Nautilus. Yeah, I say dominant. Just something that's going to give me a lot of gank potential is really what I'm looking for. Yeah. Really weird how that interacted.
For my father, the king.
Okay. Brother in Christ. I mean, you gotta give me something a little bit more useful than that one. Man, Warwick, yeah, does take that.
On my way.
Just doesn't have flash. Oh my goodness, Siege is still attacking me from that far? Wow. Okay, by the way, what is this? Like, he is not taking damage. I see the shield thing, but like, that is unbelievable how little damage he takes. Actually, I mean, I don't know Warwick. I don't know how much damage reduction he's getting off of it, but it's unbelievable. Guess I need to refresh my knowledge on that champion. Yeah, I think this looks like a pretty decent gank opportunity here. Victor does show up though.
On my way.
I don't know why you're on your way. Not gonna be the most decent start. But I can't say that I'm even the least bit worried. Maybe I just insta ult on this. She does have ult too, which is why I really want to go in on this. I mean, he does use flash. Trash. Slow. Go in.
Love a challenge.
Warwick is low here. Fire. Yeah, I mean, I can't. That was. I mean, Annie never dies there, especially if she just decides to like step up even the slightest bit, so she can. I mean, she knew I was there the whole time. I'm looking to go in, and she's just AFK, going even further back into the mid lane. Is what it is, though. Not really too. I mean, I can't really complain too much. We at least get the kill. Do want to, I mean, we always want to look for Herald, especially when you're in solo queue. I don't really think it's too arguable that Herald is always almost going to be better than Dragon. Man, I do have ult here. Fire. Don't, no need. Yeah, I mean, Aatrox, let's see. They sent 3 people here. I'm gonna save every single ability. Go in on this. Oh wow, 1 HP. Flag pull out of here. Might wait.
Now and forever.
We'll go ahead and summon Rift Herald middle. Probably make my way top here. Let's see. Warwick is big geeking. Victor is just damn.
Find me greater.
Smite him for the slow. Alright. Real good for me. Good Dustblade. I do think you always get Dustblade just because I don't really know if it ever plays too much of like a difference into the his passive, but I sort of feel like it does. I mean, that extra bonus damage, I mean, a lot of the times whenever I've sat there and I'm just like, man, people at 1 HP, like that 160 extra damage that Dustblade does, I mean, it's really made the difference a lot of the times. Wow, he is so backed up. Man, he had no vision and he backs that far up.
Ally slain.
It's kind of egregious. Oh, go to sleep. Mink.
Have slain an enemy.
Where'd Maokai go? I mean, he's just going middle.
Who dares defy my will?
Okay. Not chasing that hard.
but to do and die.
Yeah, it is crazy. How much damage was 371.
Find me greater foes.
I guess we just go top here.
Middle turret is under attack. On my way.
Depending on where how Misfortune travels here, maybe. She does. She goes turret side. I mean, where is this Misfortune though? We just have vision on it? Oh. Did I not scan it? I guess I didn't scan it. It did just come up, but... I kind of just thought she would at least, you know, maybe not just go AFK there and like go turret side. But I think what happened there is she's just waiting for me. She decided to special one wait or like show herself way too early. And, I mean, it seems pretty clear to me that she was waiting for the Aatrox, but she just showed herself way too early there, and I just get to go in on her.
Attack this champion.
I am usually the biggest like collector hater, but if you're gonna switch into lethality crit, I mean, it's kind of hard not to build this item. I do think collector is just one of the worst items in like all of League of Legends. But in this case, I do believe it is not only necessary, but it is the best item. Oh, I mean that's really bad. Or really bad by me.
Double kill. Enemy slain.
Okay, I was hoping to just well, he flashes there, so my ult doesn't land on top of the both of them, but is what it is.
Top turret is under attack.
I just look to clear siege here. No, I don't. Kill.
Enemy turret.
I do not kill. Go to sleep.
You have slain an enemy. Turret lost.
Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Inconceivable. Should be bannable. I mean, that is so crazy.
Find me greater foes.
Alright, I'm gonna get a little bit more health here. I'm totally fine with just ulting on either one of these. Wow. Practically one shot. I mean, I really don't care about... Oh, they still have the main dragon. Yep, smite him. That easy.
You are on a killing spree. Enemy slain.
I mean, this is just an Omega Jarvan game. I have all but, what is that? All but 3 kill participation. I'll say the one only thing that I do constantly think about this build is is like not having vampirism. But even like with this build having no vampirism, it's as simple as you solve it by whenever. I mean, of course, if you really, usually if you're playing Jarvan, games should never go like this. Huh? Real interesting. Go to sleep. But of course, if you're playing like a real good Jarvan game, you should never really be taking games this long. But even then, if the game goes too long, I end up just selling Dustblade for Immortal Shield Bow. And Immortal Shield Bow, I mean, it's... Immortal Shield Bow is the best crit item. Like, at least, like, I think one of the best starting crit items. I don't really think it's the best to go into here. I mean, now that I actually start thinking about it, after Collector doesn't seem too bad. But even after, like, I mean, if you're really just trying to maximize your damage, let's take a look. 38 armor penetration on 33%. So, like, that Warwick minus... so, first of all, you applied the 33%. It's the percentage before it is that. And I mean, giving a rough estimate. What different special did we just do there? should have flagged both, but it like went off to the side for some reason. Go to sleep. Real easy. But that's another thing, like instead of just going for the Thunder Sky build, you just get the crit and you just hit this every single time for way more damage than, or I guess it's not even way more. It's not 200% like it used to be. You get Infinity Edge and it turns to 200%, but 15% more damage. But the bigger thing is that you're just landing a lot of critical strikes. The more important part with this build is that you get to just do a lot more damage in the fight in general. Just because, I mean, I have 85% attack speed just every time I'm throwing my special 3. And of course, if I'm ever fighting, that's how I engage the fight, is special 3, special 1. So, I mean, all this attack speed is pretty gnarly. Wow, this Warwick is on my meat. Dead roll. Wow, that damage reduction is crazy good. I mean, I've been thinking Warwick has always been broken, especially after that retarded, just brain dead ult change, but man, that damage reduction is actually like really putting into perspective to me like why he feels half as busted as he does. I mean, that is just all the way too much if you ask me.
Stand with me, brothers and sisters.
Enemy turret destroyed.
But of course, last item should always be Guardian Angel. Man, I don't know if any of like y'all played this, like anybody who watches this video, if y'all ever played the old or played this game way back then, maybe 2 years ago. At all top 3 builds, they did this for season after season after season, and it was just the top 3 builds would go Black Cleaver, Guardian Angel second item. It was the most brain dead. You couldn't explain it. It just was like, what in the heavens was happening that these people
Engage.
Speaking of, by the way, oh my goodness, how I would just like, I almost want to just make an entire video on this item in general. Just the pure amount of hatred, the pure amount of garbage that this item exhibits. And the fact that people will just build this item like brain dead zombies, it's just so astronomically. I was saying Collector is the worst item, but like, I don't know. I think Magnetic Blaster is just like real close, or if not, maybe even worse. Well, I don't know. I think Collectors is probably a bit worse, but man, I hate that item. Go to sleep. It's nap time for you.
Enemy double
Speaking
kill.
of nap time,
Shut down.
it is nap time, Matrox.
You have slain an enemy. Enemy
That's crazy. He has skill caps too. Well, I'm actually gonna do the math for y'all later. It was that Warwick. I hit him with my special 1. That's why you see that he has 72 armor, but he has actually like 86 armor, or at least if not a little bit higher. So we'll do 86 armor based off of all my like the numbers that I have right now. But you're gonna really see why this Lethality Crit. I mean, not only do you have insurmountable amounts of damage, but even more importantly, you have all of this of course, you're practically doing true damage. Like, I'm practically doing true damage to Aatrox, Victor, Misfortune. All of these champions are literally taking about true damage while I'm dealing an unbelievable amount of damage, which is what really makes this build so good. But again, Jarvan is just so good here because like Kale is just getting another 45% attack speed just by existing next to me with my special 3. Guardian Angel. Might as well get teleport or something. Our team does not have red buffs, so I will just go take this real quick. I mean, our team's somewhat doing a it's nice to see the team is actually decently spread out here.
You are unstoppable.
Now and forever.
I mean, that's just his damage reduction. But let's take a look. 101. So he has 101 armor now. It was 86 before. Not too long ago, whenever I last checked it. Of course, besides the armor shred that I did with my special one. That's another thing that people. That's another thing that people actually just forget about with Jarvan is the armor shred that he has on special one, attack speed that he gives, slow, and then this is probably the most forgotten part of Jarvan. His ult has exhaust. A couple of patches ago, and you literally can check right now. If you go back into the old patch notes, they gave his ult the ability to, or when people are inside of it, they do less damage.
By my will,
They're slowed and whatnot,
shall be finished.
but you can't see it whenever you click on him for some reason. Wow, what a crazy Jarvan game though. But let's just go ahead and do that math real quick. Let's take a look. So 86 minus, I guess it would be times 0.33. Yeah, so 86 minus 28. We don't really care about the extra. 58. Minus that by 38. Bam, we're looking at 20. He's left with 20 armor left. Or even the Aatrox. I don't remember how much armor. I'm just gonna say 130. Times 0.33. That's 42. So what is that? I mean, I guess I'll just do this, not to be lazy. 43 minus that by 38. I mean, it's crazy the amount of armor that you're leaving these people at. And then you're doing all this like crit damage. It really is like just so broken. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. Reminder to drink some water. You know, you gotta get yourself a little bit hydrated. Soda ain't always so good for you. Make sure you drink a little bit of water. It'll make your bones healthy, make the swelling in your body go down. Real good for you. All right, have a good one.